Okay, it's time to check in with our actual judges. Hello, Natalie Spooner. Hello. Yes, queen, slaying as always. Elladj Baldé. Hello, dapper. Look at you. Scott Moir.
Hi.
Giving me swag. I like it. Okay, so tell us what you thought about a night out.
Okay, get the night started tonight. Last week was your breakthrough week. You kind of found what worked for you. I did the little dance or the sexiness. You brought it again this week. I did, however, feel like the dance moves were separated from the skating and were separated from the tricks. I want to see that mold together a little bit more in order to win this competition.
Ooh, I think someone turned up the heat in here. That was spicy. I mean, you were grooving right from the start and you stuck with it. I mean, you had some huge lifts in there. I think my favorite part, though, is when you flipped Vanessa and then you just brushed it off like no big deal. Like, I got this. I'm a figure skater. I loved it.
Absolutely. And talk about heat. The both of you took us to a hot night in Cuba, in a nightclub, on the beach. When you meet that someone, you have a soulful connection. I really felt that, so congratulations. It really brought us to that moment where right now we feel like we can't really travel, so thank you for that. And but what I want to talk about is that twist. Oh my God, that was massive. Kim, I don't know if you understand how big that was, especially in high-level skating. That's the type of twist that we see, so congratulations on that.
I'm just going to have a cup of coffee, and then, I got to remember to get Vanessa out of the rafters of the ceiling. That was amazing.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's get to the marks. Natalie.
5.8.
Elladj.
5.9.
Scott.
5.8.
Ooh, that is a 17.5. That is our total score. And tonight, back to Battle of the Blades. Our theme tonight is a night out. And even though we can't really go out right now, we can have all the fun right now. It's a night in, so you know what? To our virtual audience, I want to see y'all bust a move. And I'm talking knees and hips. So give it to me. Okay. Yes. Okay, the judges are getting it in. Brandon, Manitoba. I see you. Calgary, Alberta. St. John's, Newfoundland. Okay.
There is so much going on in your performances. I see transitions that go into difficult entries of tricks, and then you have the tricks, and then the difficult exit, and then again transition into the next trick. It's so packed, and there's always something happening, and that's really hard to do, and you're making it look so effortless. So congratulations for that. Now, Jessica, you are the best at high energy programs, at making us feel engaged in your performance. Now what I would like to see from you next week is finding a little bit more dynamic between softer and more elegant movements. I would love to see that from you. But honestly, way blown away.
Yeah,
mind blown away.
That's exactly where I was going to start. It does blow you away just seeing how many steps you can get into your short little number, but you're doing a fantastic job with that. For me, the highlight is that jump into the rotational lift. We saw you try and do that earlier in week 2. It didn't go as well, but tonight you nailed it. So good for you for going back to that. That'll pay off well.
You know what? I think, when I think of your dance routines, they're always so packed and so many elements, but what I love most is that you give us this character and you're able to draw us in, and every week it's a little bit different. But not only are you being able to act, you're also giving us the dynamic footwork, the lifts, you're giving us the dance moves, and I love that. And I think, you may have been seen as the dark horse kind of coming into this competition, but I think you have a really good shot of winning this competition if you keep dancing like that.
Let's get to the scores, beginning with Elladj Baldé.
5.9.
Scott Moir.
You crushed it tonight, 5.9.
Natalie Spooner.
5.9.
Wow. So that's a total score of 17.7. You two just did that.
That was so much fun. Okay, let's hear from our judges.
You know what, Chris? Taking another one out of my playbook and dancing to Dean Brody.
Every week we look at what you did last year, and that's why we're trying to get to the finals.
You know what? There's another one of his songs called Bring Down the House, and I thought you guys brought down the house tonight. I mean, I picture that being the Chris Versteeg that comes out after a big win, going out with the boys for a night out on the town. But I love this performance. I thought you got so out of your comfort zone and you threw yourself headfirst into this competition, just like that headbanger.
Yes, and I don't know about the two of you, but I feel like every week your speed is increasing. The two of you, throughout the performance, from beginning to end, the speed is incredible, and I'm really happy to see that. And not only is it paying off in your skating, but also in your lift. You're flying across the ice on those lifts, and it's really impressive. So congratulations on that. I love the dance. The dance at the beginning, you two did it very, very well. The timing, there you go, just like that, just like that. The timing was great, the energy was great. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was the foot stomping at the beginning, the quick. I felt like we were cowboys line dancing. He really took us there. It was a night
My
out.
specialty.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, that was another big step up for you two. You're really not the underdogs anymore. You're right in this competition. Keep it up.
Oh, I like that little leg thing. Okay. All right. Let's reveal the marks. Scott.
5.9.
Natalie.
6.0.
5.9.
Wait, 17.8 is your total score.
Just an epic night of skating, judges.
You guys should be popping a bottle after that performance because you guys delivered on my asks. You had tricks and lifts, a headbanger, a handstand. I mean, they were equally as exciting as they were scary, but you definitely had me right on the edge of my seat.
And here I come, being the critical judge again. I did love the new tricks. Love, love, love. You guys have the entertainment factor. Every week you come out here and you entertain us. Little mistake on the exit of the headbanger. We're in the skate off. Is it going to hurt us? I don't know. I think you have enough entertainment to carry over. We'll see.
Yeah, and I think that the dance style was executed well, but what I want to talk tonight, Brian, is that you've been expressing yourself genuinely every single week, and you're the only one that has done that in this competition. So congratulations on that. I think that's a really, really powerful thing to do.
And I think that's part of it for Canada and for us. We're comparing you against your past performances, which have been so strong all along. And as well, this week I thought the footwork was better. I love the breaking away, waltz jumping by yourself, the brackets. You're improving.
And
It's
the
just
chalk toss. The chalk toss
And
as
the
well.
chalk toss.
I think that you had some really, really good elements out there. So we can keep talking about you guys all night, but we're going to wrap it up.
We'll get to Natalie Spooner first. Natalie.
5.8.
Elladj Baldé.
5.8.
Scott Moir.
5.8.
That is a total. It's a good total of 17.4.
Judges, the skate off is done. What did you think of that performance?
I felt like I was just in a Euro techno dance party with some major hitting. I mean, I loved it. That lift down here, I think it's called the Detroiter, guys. You literally lifted up Megan, said, oh yeah, I'll bring you down. But let me just lift you one more time just to show you guys all how strong I am. And you made it look effortless. I mean, that just shows how much strength you have. I mean, Megan's, she's small, but you know, just to press her from a dead weight, I think that takes a lot of strength.
Yeah, and then to add to that, not only did you press her up twice, full strength, but in between those, there was a 360 on yourself before you lifted her up a second time. That's really hard to do, and I haven't seen that yet with someone above your shoulders. So congratulations on that. Another thing that I was really impressed about is the headbanger, and then to stop the momentum and to end on your final pose on a complete stop. That's really hard to do because the momentum carries you over and wants to pull you out there, but you stopped it. So that shows a lot of strength and control.
And a great way to end off that performance, for sure. But what I will say, and I don't know how we haven't talked about this, can we please talk about the double twist? That thing was beautiful. 2 weeks ago, it was almost a complete disaster. How, 2 weeks later, do you come back and reset your mind frame in the same room, under the same lights, to do it? What was going through your head?
All I knew is that we wanted to have a great performance tonight, and we knew it could be eliminated. We said, you know, let's have fun and leave it all out there. And that's kind of how we've lived during our careers, and we really wanted to make it happen.
Well, an effective way to top off a great night. I would say clean performance is a really good foot to put into a skate-off.
And a really strong performance, I think, also with the dance. I mean, I want to say you guys were hitting really hard those moves. So congratulations on that.
We're not on your level, but we're going to try.
Hey, you're almost there, though. You're
None
almost
of us
there.
are on a logic, though.
You're
No
almost
launch
there,
yet, but you'll be there soon.
You know, one of the things about this, we're going into the finale next week. We've had an epic night of skating, and I think you three realize more than anybody, the coaches and choreographers, because of COVID, we had to form teams of 4. The pair, a coach, a choreographer, nobody interspersed. and you can really see the overall show has been the beneficiary of having all these great coaches and choreographers.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so great what these athletes give to Battle of the Blades, but it's pretty phenomenal who they get to work with. There are athletes around the world, skaters around the world lining up to work with the choreographers and the coaches that these skaters get to, and I think it's why the level of battle is so high now.
And I want to say that a lot of the coaching staff is Canadian as well. We have a lot of incredible Canadian choreographers and coaches.
Best in the world.
Best in the world.
I mean, the competition is hot. I think anyone can win. I mean, we're going into gold medal game day, Stanley Cup game 7, and the pressure is on. And I think as hockey players, you know, we're used to that pressure, but hockey is a game of mistakes, and everyone makes mistakes, but you got a team behind you to back you up. You got a goalie, you got the next shift to bring it. Whereas in figure skating, you need to bring it and execute it because there are no redos. You don't get another chance. And I think that we've seen that these teams, they thrive under the pressure. And it's amazing how these hockey players have responded to that. But can they do it when it's all on the line next week is what I'm looking forward to seeing.
And one more thing I will say with you two is I didn't have you in the bottom 2, that's for sure. And it's a good reminder to Canada that if you like a team, you have to vote for them or they won't get to stick around. I think both teams have brought really special performances to these shows, and next week I will sincerely be sad not to watch you perform.
The suspense is killing me. Are you kidding?
Why don't we get to these marks?
We're all here. So
Beginning with Scott Moir.
Clean and concise, 5.9.
Wow. Natalie Spooner.
5.9.
That is big, you two. That would mean a 5.7, and you're in. Elladj Baldé?
5.9.
5.9 will do it. Congratulations to Megan and Wojtek. You're through to the finale. Congratulations, Caitlin and Brian. You have been fantastic for the MS Society of Canada and the Bickle Foundation.